fire.
It's four-leaf clover. Make a wish.
Wish you weren't so f***ing awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go f*** yourself?
Hey now. Not everyone's going to enjoy this show. Settle in.
Wow.
What an aggressive way to start.
Have we ever discussed having the theme music keep playing a little bit, like a little bed underneath us so we can come in less aggressive than that? Oh my goodness. Welcome to episode 244, everybody. My name is
JDirty. You're really not doing your job, sweetie.
I know, but I'm trying. This is, like I said, my name is JDirty. To my side is Big Trox. Our down below is the one them call Troxy Cotton. Welcome to Scrub Hop Talk, episode 244. I'm very excited to be here. Are you very excited to be here, Big Trox?
No shit, shithead.
That's right.
Ooh.
That's how I'm
Johnny
feeling.
Five's got some new verbal diarrhea for us tonight. I'm very excited.
Johnny Five
Five's
came
popping off
tonight, and Johnny Five wants to say thank you to everybody out there because we know what they say about everybody.
Everybody's a shithead.
Exactly.
Oh, yay. I like
That's
it.
lovely.
That's
lovely.
He's a shithead. You're a shithead.
Exactly. You all are. I'm very excited that I was able to pull those drops for this week's show just so I could celebrate that everybody here is a shithead. And I love you guys. Thanks for being a part of this. If you want to send in a tip, you could send in. We'll take the whole shop.
You pervert. Oh, apparently it is like that.
You can.
It is 303-578. 303-578-8952. Again, that's 303-578-8952.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that drop came from. And I don't know how to check that text message, but I'm sure if it's something of exceptional length or girth, Big Trox will forward it to me. So don't worry about it. You can send it along and I will rate it if it's of exceptional length.
What if they don't have MMS connection? What do they do then, Cotton?
MMS? I don't know what that is.
Multimedia messaging system?
Oh, well, then they could send us an email. They could just send it to us at
Wouldn't that be one of the medias they don't have multiple of? Like,
I think he meant TMS, like TMI. You know what I'm saying? Let's get over it.
TMS, like the modules at a hospital, healthcare.
TMS, like TMI?
It's scrubhop@gmail.com, and that's not TMI. That's the right amount of information. Scrubhop@gmail.com. If you want to send something of exceptional length or girth there, you can send it there as well.
What is going on with all this length and girth?
I don't know what's happening. And we started the program talking about length and girth. I thought that's what that drop meant, and the fact that you
was somebody having ice cream for the first time. You're
some good ice cream. Some real good ice cream. But yeah, you can send it there to us on an email as well. Or if you want to follow Big Trox on Instagram, you could send it to him there on Instagram. If you don't want to follow him,
not on Instagram. I don't respond to messages on Instagram.
Okay, so then if you don't want to follow Big Trox on Instagram, instead you could follow Scrub Hop on everything. That and there's multiple places that you could follow Scrub Hop on everything. Like it's not just Instagram. Big Trox.
Isn't it on everything?
No, there's lots of other. No, there's lots of other places that are mentionable that you could mention to follow Scrub Hop at.
Do you want to say it?
No, I wanted Big Trox to do his job, sweetie. I'm asking him to get to something, man.
Fucking scrubhoptalk.com with Patreon, Instagram, Twitch.
Thank you. Patreon.com was the
other one I was trying to
You didn't even get to Geezer or Deezer. You didn't get to any of
You're
those.
really not doing your job, sweetie.
So, like, really think about doing your job more. Guys, I'm going to start off. Are we done with the opening?
I'm drinking my opening beer still. Can we get to the beer segment so I can start drinking, please?
Let's get to because I got a bone to pick with you guys after the beer segment. So let's get to it. Do we have anything else that we have to get to before the beer segment? Exceptional length or girth. It doesn't have to be both.
Man, there's a beverage here, huh?
It doesn't.
Got out of here quick.
It doesn't have to be both. It could just be.
What if it is both? What if
I want to make this beer segment as quick as possible because the sheer tease that you're gonna try to get mad at us makes me so happy. Like I want to get yelled at by you so bad right now.
I don't have anything to yell about. I don't have anything to yell about.
All right, I can't wait to hear your feelings. I can't wait to hear what Therapy talked about Thursday's show. You fucking asshole. You probably texted her already.
We do have a texting thing going on.
It's probably AI.
It's
you
not
just like put in your problem and it's like,
totally.
No, Andrew, you are wonderful.
That is kind of weird. That's
totally normal. You can text your therapist. You're allowed to.
But you can't say, what are you wearing every time?
Yeah, you don't want to ask them that, especially if they're a chick.
ASL question mark?
We gotta we need to do a deeper dive on that off the air. I don't think that's appropriate relationship. I don't think
she won't come on the air, but they're doing text messages.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to have your therapist text. That's not right. I'm gonna go ask ChatGPT.
You know what?
Don't ask ChatGPT. You don't have to ask. I don't care what ChatGPT has to say. What beer are you drinking, Big Trox? Don't worry about ChatGPT.
Maybe Cotton should take the night off and the month off even from
what?
drinking. Yeah. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was just trying to think about your health.
Can you text your therapist real quick and see if this conversation's okay? All right. I just want to get up in here real quick and say happy Pride. Yeah.
That was good.
Is your therapist Horror Queen from last week?
I thought that was a new name.
That was good.
So I'm keeping it prideful. It's Happy Pride up in this bitch. I'm doing a Fort George City of Rainbows, bitches. Look at that. It's a whole city full of rainbows. It's got rainbows. It looks like there's like a whole town there. There's got mushrooms in the grass. It's like it looks like the type of trees you could color. If this were like an adult coloring book, you'd have a good time.
It could be. It's a beer, so it is. I hope. But yes, it very much makes the rainbows stand out that everything else is black and white.
I know. So I'm drinking an adult coloring book. All it says on here is it's a double dry hop hazy IPA, alc 6.2% by vol. Proceeds benefit the Lower Columbia.
Does it say BI vol? That would be really funny.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Here we go. Check this out.
Oh my god.
That felt good. That felt
the right
good.
amount of teeth in the beginning, followed through with tongue and then eye contact. That was the perfect pour.
Teeth in the beginning?
Yeah, a little bit, little nibble. Nothing. That never hurt anybody.
That's weird, dude.
Well,
don't make that face. That made me uncomfortable. That made me very uncomfortable the way Big Trox just did that. It looked like it wasn't his first time.
Oh, it wasn't. He's who taught me the trick. But I'm just saying, when I've seen the teeth you've encountered, I totally get why you probably avoid that.
That's not a nice thing to say about any.
You don't give a fuck if she got teeth like a piranha.
Okay, so let's talk about my beer. I've had it on the show before. I'm pretty sure I've had this on the show before and recently too. I just couldn't remember when I was looking at it, and I really liked the can, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get it." And I know it's the can.
You dumb bastard.
This was one of the Squatch series from the No Lie Brewery. This is the Squatch Smuggler. I had this before, right? The guy with the cigar.
Week.
Yeah, last week. That's what I was thinking. I was like
1 week ago.
I was like, I knew that this is like not new to the program, but I didn't know how not new it was. So this is
for you, that was about 13 sleeps ago.
I have slept a lot in the past 7 days.
My man said 13 sleeps.
I've slept. That might not be inaccurate. That might. That might be accurate by the looks of my therapy. Oh boy!
As you can see, I need help.
It's a mango Squatch series.
You're the only one that. He's the only one that talks about the financial part of therapy as like 10 cents per text.
I'm gonna crack it. You ready?
Nope.
It sounded like you were really far into a tunnel, and I got to hear the end of the echo. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of
cool.
cool.
It sounded to me like you were in the room, but using a Pez dispenser instead.
That's poetic. Listen, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot that it was as soon as last week. I knew that it was here before, but I saw it and I was like, "Hey, I want that. It looks good. Let's do it."
Well, my friends, I lied to you last week, but I lied to myself, and I apologize because I knew that season of the pumpkin was over at my house. But today, I discovered another pumpkin in the back of my fridge, and I was excited. Now, it's not a new one. It's from your neck of the woods.
Oh, pumpkino. It's lovely. It's a lovely.
Pumpkino, a delicious pumpkin coffee, delicious beverage, and so I'm very excited. It's not new. There's no top to pop, but I am very excited to have another pumpkin beer in middle of June 2025, baby.
On this podcast, we hail to the Pumpkin King.
Goddamn right.
Sure do. We sure do.
Still gonna be good, Dad. I said, well, it's gonna be in my fucking belly here real soon, but I didn't say. But yeah, so
are you doing this for your kid or no?
I'm doing this for my son.
I'm doing this for my son.
Sorry, I had a frog.
Cheers, boys.
Yes, I love you guys, shitheads. Thank you guys for being here. Episode 244. Yeah, be here, be square, and happy Pride.
Be here, be square.
Because you can't say
Pride.
queer anymore.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
I think you can say that.
You can. It's staying.
You can say be here, be queer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Be here, be queer. Buy me and Trox a beer. See, we could do a new chant.
That's a good hook. We could write a new song.
We should be. Good. No, that's like a lot. That's like a festival song. You don't put that on wax.
It's a party track.
Or Bose or fucking Watsky. Leave all of those white guys alone. All right, what do we got?
Ooh.
I need all that, bro.
Yeah, Cotton, why are you upset?
Oh my God! I said I was so excited, and then I quit caring immediately. What do you?
Yeah, no, I'm not mad. Like I said, this isn't a me being mad thing. I just think this is something that would benefit all of us. I think it would benefit us. I think it would benefit. I think it would benefit the shitheads, and this is what I'm calling for.
Actually, he's fucking right, man.
Yeah. This show just got markedly better. It is
I'm like, I got room to stretch. I got some breathe room. This is all right, you know.
I'm feeling good. Oh,
there we go.
Geez. Well, take a minute to just shout out our sponsor,
California.
That's what's up. This show just got real laissez-faire all of a sudden. I'm not worried about nothing. Things are going good. My beer tastes delicious. I got to get off the gram, though. That's for sure. Oh, he's back.
All right. Okay. What do we got? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make a joke in your honor, and I know that's probably most of the thing you're about to complain about. What do we got?
And it's not. This is the... So here's the deal. All I'm trying to say is...
You make me laugh like a girl, and I like that.
I think it would be better for us, for the program, for the shitheads, if we tightened these things up a little bit. I don't think we need an hour, 45-minute long episode.
You can drop off at any point you want.
No. I don't tighten up like that. I tighten up by saying, hey, let's do this thing faster. Let's get to this quicker. And then you guys do shit like what you just did, where you extend my bit where I'm trying to say it should be shorter. And you extended it. And it's not like
I'm doing a drawn out bit about how we need to make the show go faster.
We should probably do more production meetings and complain about how the show's going during the show. Yeah. That could be fun. I'm not bringing it back this time. It's on you or him. My hands are tied.
My hands fucking tied, dude.
Yeah, I'd like to see him back, but it's funnier that he's not, because now we get to extend. Because now this or that is like tomorrow.
This or that. We're gonna start this or that at the 45-minute mark at this point. What's up?
Fucking ridiculous. Why are you making this so hard?
Timestamp. That one's for Horrorcore Queen.
I'm really having a hard time here, you guys. Why are you making it worse for me? I'm just trying to present to you that we could make this a tight program. We could tighten it up and bring it together.
Yeah.
And you know, every program you watch that's tight, goes long. The guy who edits it afterwards edits it down. Take out.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And we're still clocking 135, 125, 145.
Do you just want to start doing Will Sasso fucking
2 hours?
podcasts? Keep these to like 3 minutes and get out of here?
No, I'm not saying we will sasso it. I'm saying we just keep it tight.
Danny
Maybe
Brown only does about 35 minutes, Jay.
No, his are like 45, and that's fine. I'm saying more in like the 110 range. I'm saying something more that it's more reasonable to all of it, because we all got schedules of our own. You know what I mean? We've all got our own stuff.
Dude, go fuck yourself, because no matter how long it is, the amount of hours that still goes into it isn't because the show goes long. You're just complaining that it takes too long on your Sunday.
No. It does, but also it takes too long on my Monday and then my Tuesday. It takes a lot out of me because it's so much. So I feel like if we tighten it up a little bit, just a little, fucking baby. I don't think we need to tighten it up too much. I don't think we have to tighten it all the way up.
I want to start doing every segment every week, like that we've ever come up with. I'm
bringing back Florida Detroit next week. Or Russia. It's called Russia Detroit, not Florida.
It's called Russia. It's called Russia. See, you don't even remember because that's not what we do. This show has evolved. It's changed. It's
I'm gonna dip a Rubik's Cube in super glue and mail it to your house, you motherfucker.
And I'll
Hey, has your mom been clever this week that we could?
We made that last thing when things were not as bad as.
Troxel's mom.
We should bring that bit back. That bit is good, and we could probably be adding to it still. But no, and the
I love how
current
you
events,
say you want to tighten it up, and you bring up a woman who had 8 children. There's nothing.
Cotton's current events corner. That was a bit that we conceptualized back when the world was a different place. It wasn't as turbulent as things are right now. So I don't want to bring that back because the news is just, it's a rough place right now. So we're not going to bring back Cotton's current events.
Should we bring back challenge?
I want to bring back Troxy Cotton at this point.
We're not going to bring back Proxy either. Proxy wasn't even real. That was a
what?
I'll find someone. I'll come out an emaciated old man, and you're going to look foolish. Give me a challenge. I'll come. Give me a challenge. I'll come. Give me a challenge. I'll come out an emaciated old man. Give me a challenge. You're gonna look foolish. Give me a challenge. You're gonna look foolish. I'll come out an emaciated old man, and you're gonna look foolish.
Yeah, I bet that's the outcome.
Man,
Tighten it up.
Studio number one shouts out. Okay, yeah, but that was all I had to bring to your guys.
Have you gained or lost any weight during the course of the show? Is there any chance that we've got something that would show up?
Dude, that one's too long. Don't do that one. That's too long. Come on, let's go to the next fucking segment. I really, because
the only problem with that video is that definitely got us. We got flagged on that.
This
video.
is a
Cotton hates the show is my new favorite segment.
No, it's not me hating the show. I like all of this stuff. I'm just saying, guys, I have been very tired lately.
I'll just start at it. Can you show up for the hour and 45 minutes we're going to record it, and Jay and I will do the rest? Is that okay?
Yeah, you're
going to be all right.
Well, I've been here the whole time. What do you mean? What do you mean? I've been here.
There's another one.
No, come on.
Well, no, like I was about to say, my new favorite bit is that he only wants a little bit of the show. Like he's just like, why don't we get like more? We're a king size show, and you want Jay, a Halloween trial.
I'm just saying,
Jay, and it's not because he's watching it and he's like, yeah, on the rewatch there were a couple areas we could have trimmed up. He just said it's taken him too much time.
I'm really staying up late, guys.
Oh, no, I am, man. I gotta
later here, right?
Yeah, I know it's later there, and I'm not saying you don't wake up early too. I'm just saying I gotta wake up early, and it's a lot sometimes.
This show
after week, you're just waking up every week, and you're tired from editing, and then you got more editing to do later.
My box tonight is so big. I cannot wait. I want to see.
I'm talking about the left side of Netflix tonight, so get the fuck ready, boys.
Guys, can't you like take my concerns seriously for once in your life?
I am so serious.
No, but for once, really take them seriously and understand that it's coming from a genuine place. This is not me
That
trying to
you're
give you a
spending
hard
too
time.
much time working on the show.
No. That I'm tired. That I'm.
If I've ever shown you
I'm
anything, if I do something, it's all or nothing.
Give me some
So
grace.
we either do the show how we do it, or we just quit. And
Well, give
I'm
me
okay
some-
with either or.
Give me some grace. I'm
That's a
just
this
saying.
or that. Do you want to do this show, or do you want to do that where we all just quit?
This or that. Is that the new this or that for this week?
These two here, I
Quit
think,
the
stabbed
show.
Donny.
Quit the show,
Quit the
and
show
shut
or
the fuck
continue
up.
this episode.
Please, sirs, leave.
All right, fine. Go to this or that. I'm sorry for having feelings. You know, it's tough. It's tough around you guys.
We spent too much time on Thursday talking about you and your therapy acceptance.
It's tough to have feelings around you guys. You
It's
can't
harder
just
to
say-
have feelings and get a shout out around here.
It's really tough because, like, you just try to let
It's
you guys
hard
know
to-
how you're
it's hard to
feeling,
have
and you
an
guys
emotion.
reject it.
It's
You
hard to get a
reject
shout out.
feelings, and I think it's a thing that both of you guys do instinctually. I don't know that it's.
Let's
It-
get
yeah.
past this. I'll text my therapist about it off the air. Let's go.
Now is it going to be this or that?
Just a quick editorial note. We're 24 minutes into the recording, so I'll keep you guys posted throughout in case this thing gets a little too long. So
It's
we-
already
It's
gone
about
long.
to get wonky tonight.
It's gone long already.
I'm about to
Let's-
replace this rainbow flavored beer with just straight whiskey, and let's see how Florida goes, bitches.
It's crazy. It's crazy that I can't just tell you guys my feelings. But go ahead.
Wait a minute. Whoa,
No,
whoa, whoa. You
your
did.
feelings are accepted. You
We
did.
heard you.
And I said I'll do the editing. Just show up and perform the show.
What's crazy
Oh.
to me is that you think I can't just accept your feelings however I want. I don't have to be like, I'm sorry you feel that way. I heard. I'm
Oh.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
What do
We
you
both-
think just because you complained I have to give a fuck?
Heard,
Therapy is not working.
heard,
Therapy
chef,
is
heard.
not working.
Heard, chef.
Yeah. Sorry, chef.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, so tonight,
let's-
this or that. Do you guys
Jesus,
want to keep
chef.
it?
Let's
Do you,
move
guys,
along.
do you want to keep it domestic or go international? That's
She's
the only.
probably a sandwich chef at Subway.
Is that the this or that you're giving us? Is domestic or international?
I have 4 stories queued up. We're
Oh.
going to keep it this week. We're going to keep it domestic, or we're going to go international. The other 2 I'm going to save for next week. Okay, that's your first choice. I'm drawing this thing out. This or that's going to be 19 minutes long.
All I'm doing is picturing like getting those little Subway stamps that like for each therapy session that like your next 12-inch therapy session is free.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
it's free with one 16-ounce soft drink.
Can I get extra lettuce? You know that
Jay-
means your dad doesn't love you, right?
Jay, do you want to go over the pond, or do you want to keep it here in your mom's backyard?
I want to. Oh God, I don't like going over there, but we'll stay here. Let's go to my mom's house.
All right, this week you're going to like it. This week. This week on this, New Orleans police say shoplifting suspect stabbed himself to death during chase. So they're
Okay.
having a chase, and he stabbed himself to death. Or that Millersburg launches Fill My Hole initiative for
That one.
residents to report potholes.
I want that one. Anything called Fill My Hole Initiative is scrub hop talk.
I knew you were going to like it. That's why I pulled that
Yeah.
one. The other one was
I
just fun to read
already
the headline.
forgot what the first one was.
It's
Guy
about a
stabbed
guy who
himself.
Stabbed himself to death.
Yeah, like that's one guy putting something in himself. This other one has so much more potential.
There's so many holes being filled.
Oh,
Wait
that's
till
what
you
I'm
see,
saying. Let's go.
But
wait
they're
till you see
pot.
the logo for it.
Hey,
Oh,
don't drugs are not that risque anymore, dog.
And
Like
they
a
made
lot
a
of
logo
people are
for
on the
him.
It's legal now.
pot. Fill my
Fill my
hole.
hole.
Holes. No waiting.
Oh my god. Troxy Cotton, does this take you back to your jail days?
I'm getting kind of turned on.
I bet you are.
I love a gay following.
Why does a
Go ahead.
shovel turn like different colors from the top and the bottom? I don't like
I don't
that at
know.
all. It could have
That
just
has
been,
something
like,
to do with the art because he's got a black leg and the shovel's black, so you'd have
It
to know
doesn't
the
matter.
total
But now he's got a biracial shovel digging a hole. That's fucked up.
biracial
This
shovel.
guy's like the Sacagawea of hole fillers.
No, he's not.
You know, he probably ran away from this and got free.
You gotta go back and read about Sacagawea.
Something about a journey, a road. She ran, got her hole filled by Mel Gibson. That was Pocahontas. Whatever. Let's see what the story is about.
We have to hear this.
Nah, I think we ended at biracial shovel.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. A borough in Dauphin County is launching a new initiative aimed at keeping up with potholes and road hazards.
A
Millersburg.
borough? What does that mean? A neighborhood?
Yeah, it's like a jurisdiction.
I was about to say a fucking donkey is like fucking launching an initiative, and then I realized that's probably not what that meant. And then I realized the 5 boroughs is the Beastie Boys.
That's a burrito.
Fucking donkey
now you're
in
being
Dauphin
racist.
County.
No, I'm not.
Did you say biracial burrito?
Chili cheese Frito burrito.
We're never gonna make it through this episode.
I know.
Kind, we gotta fucking like trim this down. Like stay on.
Fuck you guys, dude.
I got work in the morning.
I can't have any feelings around you.
Tighten it, 1-800, tighten it up. Millersburg has launched an electronic reporting forum where residents can easily submit a hazard or pothole. On Facebook, the borough said the annual budget only allows for limited paving projects, but it wants to do a better job of keeping up with potholes. Once received, our crew will ensure your hole is filled expeditiously and with care.
That's fucking hard. Yeah,
that's a wild sentence, right?
Yo,
guys?
I will give you guys the same guarantee. You know what I'm saying?
The borough crew. The borough said it has a goal to resolve the complaints within 48 hours, but the time frame may be longer depending on the volume of requests, especially as things get underway. Some holes may require a little more TLC, but rest assured, you'll be provided with a reason if we're unable to fill it ourselves.
If we gotta call in the homies, we'll let you know.
Absolutely. If we gotta call in the gangbang squad.
Yo, girl, listen up. If I can't get this done just by me, I'll call the homies, but I'm gonna do my best to get this expeditiously and with care.
And if it doesn't happen,
good.
Look to the right. It's going to be what we like to call in the business a donut disaster. We got to fuck you up, girl. Look at all that holes getting filled.
Fill every hole.
Oh my god,
Well,
that's fucking awesome.
The borough said, pleased with the way our crew handled your hole. We want to hear about it. Use the contact us button on the borough website for all other questions, complaints, or compliments. You can report any hazard you see in Millersburg here. They also have a 5-year street plan complete with cost estimates available on the borough website. There's no comments in the article. That's kind of surprising.
They had to
those comments were turned off for sure. There has to have been comments on that artical, and
they're filling holes. They're filling holes expeditiously, guys.
And with care, dude. I've never now when I go out there and I see an empty hole, I'm gonna know who to reach out to get it filled, because I don't think I want a chicken in every pot and every hole to be filled. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was running for president, that's what I would say. I would say everyone's hole should be filled. And every chicken should be in every pot. Is that how it goes?
You did a good job, Cotton.
With the chicken in the pot
just let
part?
him keep going. See how far.
No. With the chicken in the pot part, if you say every chicken should be in every pot, isn't that kind of the same thing?
There's
or
a
is it just
lightning in every bolt, and the fuck are you talking about? Shut up. We're out of here.
No, they're thunderbolts. Oh, I guess they're lightning bolts too. Wait, is it called thunder? Are they both called bolts?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen the movie Bolt? We should do a quick 20-minute breakdown of the movie Bolt.
Never seen the movie Bolt. Never seen the movie Bolt.
The poor dog, it's basically like the Truman Show out of Disney, but it's like a little dog. Like, he literally thinks he's a fucking superhero, and then he starts realizing he ain't shit. I don't care. I don't know.
It turns out he's not a superhero dog?
No, he's just a regular whack-ass white dog. Like, he's not good at anything, but he thinks he's a badass because, like, somehow, like, he can tell that they, like, get out. We're not doing this, but I thought
Spoiler alert for the movie Bolt. I have not seen this shit. You got to let somebody know.
It is John Travolta, and the girl is played by Miley Cyrus.
I've never heard of either of those people. I'm just saying the movie is good, bro. It's good.
All right, well, everybody,
stage and screen star.
Everybody should watch Bolt.
Elysian beer, Punkachino, brewed right here in Seattle, Washington. It's a delicious cold treat.
Mine is.
Hey, what are you drinking on?
Mine's
it's amazing.
Squad Smuggler. Yeah, guys, never. When did this come out? Did this come out when I worked at the movie theater? No. See, this was before I worked at the movie theater, so that's why I didn't see it. Otherwise, I probably would have seen both.
Was it after jail or before jail?
This was before jail and before the movie theater. So this was.
Have you ever seen the Truman Show?
Saw the Truman Show when I was a young lad. Yes.
Was that before jail?
That was also before jail.
See, look at that whack ass white dog fell right into a hole.
I have two parts of my life, AJ and BJ. Those are the two parts.
And that's not even stand. That doesn't even stand for blowjob. Those were two men he met in prison.
How's
they were
going,
just
AJ? All right.
Ironically, he also was on a basketball team with CJ and DJ. So you check these people out.
Take us out of Bolt. Take us out of this. We're done with it. We're going to a song. We're doing too much. We're only supposed to do one thing a day.
This episode is going to be 3.5 hours long.
I am so excited.
Man, you got to go. You got to move forward. We're not gonna
now is it going to be this or that?
What is this fucking show? Bolt Talk? Bolt Hop Talk?
If you visit Scrub Hop Talk, we will fill your hole expeditiously.
And with
our crew will fill your hole expeditiously and with care. That's all. You know what? I had to laugh this week. I know that we had a little preamble talking about the Stern Show, and we're not going to go into
I love to laugh.
The wrap-up show. But a caller asked why Fred never plays any buttons that make fun of himself.
I thought it was Cotton talking to you too.
And Fred was like, why would I push it? Why would I play a sound effect that makes me look bad? That's like stabbing yourself in the arm.
Yeah, he made some really awkward Fred analogy. Yeah, that's like stabbing yourself in the arm with the knife. Wow.
Yeah, and I was just like, good point, Fred. That's why I don't have any buttons that make fun of me.
Yeah, well, because you're not a team player. That's what it is.
That's why my buttons say things like this.
I love bear dick.
Or things like this.
Let me lick your ball sack.
Or things like this.
They want hard cock or they don't want cock. That's what I'm here to say.
That's a classic. But see, that's why you're disingenuous. And that is the thing about me on this show is that I'm the only genuine article on this fucking show. You guys are disingenuous.
What part of what I put out is disingenuous?
All of it.
I am offended through flabbergastism.
You're offended? Are you appalled?
Well, no, I don't know what that means, but I will applaud.
Applaud you on your word choice.
If you think I'm putting on a front for you on the show, you're absolutely
Jay's probably less disingenuous than Big Trox. Big Trox is probably the more disingenuous out of the two of them.
Of the two, I'm the most.
But it's just because you don't play drops of yourself having a hard time going through it. You only focus on me and James.
What I am tonight is kind of out of material.
You focus on us having a hard time and us going through it, but you never focus on yourself.
No.
And it would make you seem like more of a person. It would make you seem a little bit more human. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, I don't say things like this.
I love Hitler.
You've said shit. You've said shit just as bad, if not worse. Definitely. 100%.
Trox is gone. We should play a song.
Did your fucking audio just cut out now? When
it did.
It's gone.
You're back. You were talking shit though, and you were gone. Oh, yeah, welcome back.
I can't believe it. I've been watching the audio monitor this whole time, and it's been going. It's been going.
This is what I was talking about. Tighten up. Like this is the type of shit. This is
you guys can't. This was all catch it, so you can't hear what you're missing right here because
you don't even need catch it. Just do a nice cut. It's fine.
It's just a nice quick cut.
I was over here, and then immediately I was over here. But like, who gives a fuck? It's fine. Like, you got the bet earlier. It's
continuity don't mean shit on this show. Big Trox, what do we got for a song?
Cotton doesn't mean shit on this show. You heard that wrong.
That's not true. I do mean shit. I do good.
He doesn't mean shit, not continuity.
Oh,
continuity.
Dude. Quit being silly. Be honest with us and just tell us what our song is.
Well,
tonight's item is an item.
Tonight's item is also an item.
It's also an item.
This song is from JDirty's album, You Know I Started, the Scrub Hop Mix of Scrub Tape. It's the same album we played a song off of last week. Last week we had Casual Friday. This week we're playing a song that is called Have We Met?
Have We Met? It's another good one.
We Met?
It's very similar to last week's song, actually, where there's not a huge point to this. It's just a bunch of funny lines and shit talking for 4 minutes. No features. This came from, this phrase became popular in our world through me and my friend Big James Garcia. We always used to say that because my older brother, I said that to him once, and his dumbass said, "Have you met me?" And that's the reason to this day we make fun of that. So Have We Met is awesome. It's dope. There's no meaning to this song, but there's 4 minutes of Hillary Clinton. She kills
4 minutes of Hillary Clinton.
Yes, she did it.
You can't say that. You got
9/11 was an inside job. Have we met? Right here on the Scrub Hop Talk Scrub Tape. I gotta go. They're gonna get me. They're coming.
So much cat shit.
You gotta tighten this up.
You know it doesn't take much for you to not make a fan. It's a lot harder to keep them returning to the stands. Sit down and write because I know I can. I feel like I'm following the hip-hop God plan. I love making music as it comes pouring out my heart. I've been in arguments where people say that rap isn't art. To the people who think that I am not smart, why you think I rapped about the people of Walmart? It was to gain some exposure and raise the tops of your eyes. Cause a bald head and beard are my only disguise. If you like your music tight, look, I'm probably not your size. It's my looks and not my flow that has come as a surprise. And now I'm on the front page, and I got serious last year at 26 years of age. Things are really going good, I'm even starting to get paid. Already countless memories from things that I've done on stage. JDirty is the focus every day and every hour, and I'm coming clean like I'm jerking off in the shower. Now I'm writing new lyrics almost every night with Malachi on the drum, my pen and paper never fight. They just keep moving, yeah, and they keep the show going, and the beats are colder than the open window when it's snowing. I don't make a lot of sense like a nice storm in the sun. Somehow I got you knowing JDirty's number one. Now I'm no longer up and coming, now you know I teach a class, and you can open a roll, pucker up and kiss my man. Pass on the lazy written obvious rhymes. I always break the rules of rap, so I'm always paying fines. Now I've been known to take the less traveled road, and I've also been known to put on a dope live show. Other rapping cats will often be your biggest haters, but follow my lead and just be sure to do it greater. And to me my shit is fresh, to you I might see mediocre, but I keep a straight face like I'm bluffing during poker. Play the cards I'm dealt till I have a royal flush, and I'm doing pretty good for an alcoholic clutch. So go ahead and hate your boy, come on, it would be my pleasure. And in more ways than one to me, you can never measure. Rap is a sport and I love the competition, but most you cats out should get back up in the kitchen. Now I'm not sitting here telling you that I could write better, but if rap was a chick, I bet you I could get a wetter. Yeah, I don't follow rules and I do not cheat, but a piece of advice, don't shit where you eat. But if you disrespectfully ask me for a bite, then I'ma make sure that tonight's the last time you're in my sight. I get a lot of upside down and sideways looks, and I'm the type to watch the movie version of your favorite book. I'm pretty cheap, I'm only buying what's on sale. If I went back to high school today, I'd probably fail. Now I know it's all secrets and lies. It's the Pinewood Derby when you won first prize. Yeah, you remember back then and it was the greatest, and now your new obsession is your iTunes playlist. Buy a pair of sneakers and get 3 free songs. Spend 80 to save 3, that just sounds wrong. They always say a word is worth 1,000 pictures, a little more believable than your favorite scriptures. No disrespect, just that I cannot be sure, cause I've never had to ask the question, what am I here for? And I was put on this earth for a purpose, and when I figure it out, I'ma front like it was on purpose. Show up early so I never miss the first pitch. I got a beer and my health, I view myself as good.
Okay, let's
thing was coming so fast he didn't even know where it was coming from.
Let's see that one more time, because I feel like I got the aftermath of it, but let's see that one more time.
I called this video "There's No Passing Lane."
Oh yeah.
The way Kill Bill would have ended if it was real life.
Oh yeah.
I like that their subwoofers like felt the impact. Did you hear the way the bass came out?
for sure. And
let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the.
But I would just like to emphasize that after the thing gets hit, the guy's gone. So I think he's fine.
Is that what that means?
He went to heaven. He flew right up to heaven.
You think he immediately ascended?
Yeah.
You think he was just a dirty dog?
You ever see the movie? You ever see the movie This Is the End with Seth Rogen and all those Jonah Hill, all those guys?
Myers,
the one where Will Smith is a superhero, but he has a drinking problem.
No, it's the one where it's the end of the world, and then they start getting ascended up to heaven. They get raptured.
Ben
It's
Affleck
like that.
and Matt Damon are angels of death.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes. I
which
do recall.
Apparently,
Good
film. Took place in Fraggle Rock.
25th anniversary right now. But yeah, what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that it looks like that guy is safe with the Lord. And
down Fraggle Rock.
I don't think we can even say Fraggle anymore. I feel like for some reason we're gonna get banned for that.
I love Fraggle Rock. Do you guys remember Fraggle Rock? That was one of my favorite shows.
I think
that was one of the first PDF files shows ever because those were all children puppets. And who do you think was running them with their fucking hands up their asses?
Jim Henson.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And his whole little goof troop of boy toys. What's up, Pat?
Troop of boy toys?
Yeah, that's the whole Henson movement, man. You know, you remember that Tylenol murders that you watched? Have you ever seen Fisted by Henson?
I just finished it last night, actually. It was really good.
Exactly. Kermit the Frog spills some fucking dirt. He's like, it ain't always green. Sometimes it's blood red. All right, bud?
Henson didn't do anything to Kermit.
Oh, whatever. We'll talk about it on Netflix. Go ahead. The Bang Bus?
Wait.
Happy Pride.
Wait. So he got his lady on his back. And
no,
then...
that's the shopping partner.
And then he walked her into a bicyclist, and then dropped her and then ran away.
Or what if he's like the greatest fucking wingman ever? She's like, I want to meet that guy coming up. He's like, I got you.
Can we? Yeah, that's then it would be really good. Can we
like, I gotta go. You're welcome.
We already made one Will Smith reference. This guy's like the Hitch of India. Like this guy's got it fucking going on. These ugly fat broads how to get dates.
She's not an ugly fat broad.
Well, she is now. She's swollen.
No, she's fine. Okay, they are shopping partners.
I know, 100%. When he ran away, he said, ah. Come on, bro. Have you ever screamed, ah, as you ran away?
No,
Jay,
no. And
every time you call somebody fat on this show, I really
it's weird.
Oh, I'm fat too.
No, but
go back. Go back.
That was
go
not
back.
a fat person. No,
Please.
no, it's dude, it really
she
was
looks like
not.
uncooked crescent dough in a deflated.
What a weird
That's
thing.
the kind of girl that should at least have on leggings and a t-shirt.
That's like JD judging people in the fucking red carpet. Like that's crazy that you would.
She came
call
off
her
my
fat.
power rankings. She's off my power rankings.
She's
now.
off my power rankings.
Okay, she was so thin. What was the problem? Like he clearly had a problem and dropped her ass.
Look at him running.
Problem.
Look at him running in those slides, no less.
Yeah, he's wearing slides.
She slid.
He wasn't prepared for nothing like that. Listen, I've dropped a lady like that on the ground before. Just not into a bicyclist, and I didn't run away.
And look, usually I'm body shaming. The bus alone has a 90-pound weight restriction. Of course, you had to get kicked off.
It's the 90, man. It's the 90 bus.
It's
Quit
the
being
90s,
weird.
bro.
Yeah, no.
In that I don't think she's attractive. I'm saying she is too big to be on that twink's shoulders. All right, that.
Listen. I'm just saying. You don't have to be too big to be dropped.
All right. No, you're good. There, you're done. What about this lady? Tell me what you think about this one, JDirty.
She's fat.
I'm gonna sit here and record you until you drop because it's only a matter of time.
Go.
at that last.
I don't like that. This isn't cool. This isn't cool that you played that after he was saying that, and it feels like setup. It feels like
most of the time, super thin people fall from sturdy balconies. Most of the time.
I don't like that we're doing this on this program tonight. I don't like this. This isn't a good way to celebrate.
Big titty bitches don't just fall from the sky, do they?
Obviously, she needs to know her limits, because if she would have not taken that one last sip that broke the horse's back, we'd have been fine. Look, right there, chilling fine. Fill your gullet with a little bit more. That whole town's made of sheet metal, by the way. Look at everything. Like, everything around her is made of sheet metal. I'm like, what? Where is this?
I don't know, man.
Is this like Hogwarts from Temu? Like, this is fucking whack as fuck, dog.
It's somewhere in Tornado Alley for sure. They definitely
is that
get
what
hit
they call
with
meth
tornadoes
land?
there.
It's like everything around there is made of metal.
Yeah, everything is gone.
Yeah, dude. Wow. I don't like the angle that you're taking here. I really don't.
And everything is like whitewashed white. Like, it's very her hair,
like
her clothes, her sandals, the way she falls. Everything about this is fucking weird, bro.
I'm gonna sit and record you until you drop, because it's only a matter of time.
3,
I'm not gonna drop.
2, 1. Take that sip and goodbye.
It was just that one, which is weird because when you think about it, if you're already holding the can, it's got that amount of liquid. There. The weight with all of the weight was there. Yeah, Big Trox knows where I'm going with this. So like, unless she would have like peed or something like that,
I think it was
that would have been the only thing that would have made her.
Then it would have been a displacement of the weight. It should have made her lighter. But I think it's just
you are correct. I get what
the way that she moved is probably what did her in. That's what
she was already sitting. How are you sitting there already? And you're like good for a minute, and then it just goes. That makes me scared.
Was good.
She should have shifted her balls to the other side.
She doesn't have balls, probably.
I don't know. Balls to be sitting up there like that. I wouldn't have done that.
It
get up there.
It does look super duper thin. I mean, it's kind of crazy that you would ever think to actually sit.
He did not say that's the problem that he's saying they had to begin with.
I guessed, and then she was sitting there and it fell from underneath her. But God body shames. You guys don't say anything. I do it. And I'm a fucking asshole. But whatever.
I don't appreciate when God body shames either. I don't appreciate when God does that either. So don't put that on me. You can't fucking come over to me and put all of your assertions as if they're mine.
Do you think this girl's gonna fuck you or something? Do you think she's gonna see you? It's fine.
She might. Oh, you got to get out of the way. That's a fucking...
Yo, that's a moose running through the town.
You know how big those fuckers are for real?
I can see it coming at you. This is in Norway.
Oh my God.
That's
terrifying.
That's a moose running down the road in Norway, and it didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm going to say right now, she was hot. I had no problem with her. She's banging, man.
She was slim thick. She's kind of slim thick.
But we go back a sec. Can we start this over? I want to talk about the biggest bitch in the video. Look at this woman who runs up but doesn't grab her kid. She just like come with me. Hopefully,
she ran away from her kid. What a loser!
Like that's.
What do you mean? I mean, you know, it's instinctual. It's fight or flight.
She's like a normal care and not a real mom.
Anytime I've been in a situation where there's potential danger, my instinct is to shield my children.
And then this girl's like, I gotta get up the street. We gotta shop.
Put your own face mask on first before you assist other face masks. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to get out the way before she could assist that little motherfucker. Because if she don't get out the way, then she can't assist that little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
If you're ever in a situation and you legitimately do your own before you help your children, I hope you're the lone death on the plane.
Lone death.
I hope it lands perfectly and somehow you're still dead.
The plane crashed and the only guy that died.
Why do you think they tell people to do that? They tell you to do that because if you don't give yourself oxygen, then you can't help anybody properly. So you have to get yourself oxygen first.
But
I'm already old
example.
and fat, and I'm dying. Like my
And
children.
that's not
But
the example I'm
then
giving.
you cannot help your children if you're not getting oxygen. So you have to get
also
oxygen.
Can't help your children if they're trampled by a moose. You're missing my whole.
Can't hug your
point
children
here.
with nuclear arms, Cotton.
What you do there, you grab your kid by the shirt and you throw her onto the stairs first, and then maybe you will.
So now we're throwing kids. So now Big Trox would rather we throw children. Big Trox's solution is let's throw children.
Cotton,
Awesome. Thanks.
Cotton.
Believe it.
At one point, when you have way too many of something, you start just fucking throwing them around, man. At one point, you're like, oh, I needed this, but fuck it, I'm trash can.
There's another one on the way.
Right? Where's this little Cabbage Patch going? Like, it's just like fucking factory over there, man.
Well, thanks for showing us all those. Do you have
Troxel's dick was Jamaican?
Do you have any more thickies for us here tonight?
We've
so far seen a few thickies.
I got all the jobs.
SJs and AJs and ZJs.
Oh, yeah, no,
ZJ. If you gotta ask, you can't afford it.
Exactly.
Hold on, we're gonna start this over. This is a slim thickie. This
bitch
video
is in a graveyard running from a ghost, and I'm scared already.
Well, what they're doing there is they place some explosives into that microwave that's sitting over there, and what they're trying
Don't call
to
her that. It's because she makes food warm.
Come on, Dick.
Oh shit! It was one of those jump scares.
Wow.
Is that real? Is that AI?
No.
Really, everything cool I think is fake now. It sucks so bad.
No, it's like
That was
AI,
the door. That was the door of that microwave flying at that motherfucker.
Yeah, at
Wow.
what point do we have
Come
to
on,
stop
dude.
doing the show just because all the videos are going to be made out of AI soon?
What at that? I mean, I thought that like that creepy guy was gonna jump up and like.
No,
scare
that's
me
real.
watching the truck. It might be.
That's
Either
real.
way, it's a good. That's.
Are you okay?
Oh my God, are you okay?
he
Who's gonna
collapsed.
drive
Oh my
our
God, are you
house
okay?
home? Fucking redneck bitch.
Not Claude.
How do you drive
Claude
a
ain't
house
driving
home?
shit anymore.
Well,
He's
because
done.
it's an RV. I'm calling them trailer trash.
Let me see,
Well,
do
no,
I have
but you
any
can't
more?
drive a house home.
Yeah, you can if you live in an RV.
He makes a good point.
But home is where your house is, so you're always home.
Yeah, well, the lot fee is over at the fucking Landmark Inn RV rental property, and they already it's a holiday, so they have it an extra day. Home is over there.
We gotta get this baby across the street.
I'm telling you, people like that, they're like, we already paid the dumping fee, Bridget. Like, no, they don't have. Where else do you put your shit water? Get out of here, bro. You ever traveled?
No.
I can tell.
I'm not cultured.
You know, I think that might be a good place to stop. I think I'm gonna end there. I'm gonna end with all those thickies. That's what we're gonna
Thanks
do.
for the thickies.
Yeah.
I've been really trying to tighten the show up lately. I feel like it's just been meandering too long. So
You're doing good. You're doing good. We only got like 10 more minutes to fill.
too much vamping.
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? What's in the box? Not till you give me what's in the fucking box?
And then Cotton.
What's
has
he doing?
Walter
Fucking
Lee.
guy doing. Is he upset? Is
We
he
can
upset?
take- Do you need a 5? I can give you a quick 7.
I got to take a cigarette.
No, I'll be good. I'm just having a bit of hiccups. So I might be doing some breathing over here while you guys are doing your boxes, but you just go ahead. I got just a minor hiccup going on. So
Literally, I want you to know, breathing is usually about the only thing you do during this show. So
That's not true. That's not true.
Just,
But
there's a mute button if you
you
need
guys,
to start making.
do you want me to mute? Should I mute while I breathe?
Yeah, just on breaths.
Breathing over here.
Cotton or Big Trox, what do you got? Don't
What
worry
is
about him.
wrong with you, bud? All
So
right.
much.
Cotton's gonna stay on mute for this segment. I have a package tonight from my favorite online retailer. Reseller? Is it reseller or retailer? Or can I combine
Retailer.
These days you have to say retolder.
Retold it. My favorite.
And if you didn't have to, she wouldn't have a black eye.
Oh, and that store would be run by Mr.
JDirty.
Cover up the whole address there. This package tonight came from JDirty's store. Now, the important thing about this, this probably doesn't have any cute notes in it because it's not from Discogs. Discogs does the cute notes.
Yep.
It doesn't.
It's their Discogs robot team.
I have a knife. So Jay and I went in on a couple House of Crazies records when we were out there playing the House of Crazies show in Denver. We said it probably makes sense to just pay the shipping charge one time. We'll send them both to one house. And then, maybe one of us will have some stuff to send to the other one. So we sent it to JDirty because I knew I was going to want to order some things off of his web store, which I did.
Store.
I'm just trying to get this open. Okay.
I'm just glad we're tightening this up.
Oh, it's real tight. Tightest it's ever been. So the first record.
I'm worried. I can't hear him breathing. Is he okay?
Now, this is a record that anytime this album comes on my Spotify and my 4-year-old sees the album cover on the album on the thing on the vehicle, she says, "I don't like this one. Turn it off." Nice.
That's how you know it's a good record.
That is House of Crazies 31.
Yay.
This is a really phenomenal record. It's my Desert Island mix. It really holds up.
Yes.
Love this record. Love, love, love. I'm going to be listening to that very soon. This is the Pulp edition.
Kai, wake up, buddy. You okay? Are you doing a promo post? Okay. What I've got here now is the Fat Kids 2.0 vinyl. It is from my friend JDirty. I've been wanting this for a long time.
Big Trox, your microphone cut.
No, I can figure out what he's probably saying.
Oh, well, you can figure it out because you can read lips, and I don't have hiccups anymore, so now I could chime back in. You're still not here. You're still gone. So you apparently can't talk for very long without keeping it the fuck together. Oh, now it sounds like you're on something else. Now it sounds like you're on a totally different deal. Now it sounds like you're nowhere at all because we're
definitely going to have to keep this in.
Dude, this fucking box segment has been a nightmare. For me, for the shitheads, I've been over here dealing with really difficult hiccups. Neither one of you guys.
Oh, I thought you meant every week. You just meant tonight. I was like, God damn, man! Like, speak on it, Broham. God,
say it louder for the people in the back.
This box segment's really just the pain of my fucking existence, man.
A fucking nightmare. No, he'll be back, guys. He will be back. And I'm sure he's going to tell us more about that album that he got when he got back. And I don't think we need to cut it just yet in case he almost comes back. But we might be needing to cut.
We don't want to cut it too early unless he's not Jewish. You know what I mean? Like, we got to make sure before we do the snip. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Because he very well may be. And
can you marry into the faith as like a 40-year-old?
Yeah. People convert all the time.
What they do? What
they convert? No, they convert. Yeah, they do.
They
don't join a convert. They convert to the Jewish faith.
So
they go because some Jewish people will only date and marry other Jewish people. So they make them convert to be Jewish. So it's a whole thing in the community.
So if you're gay, wait.
All right, Cotton, are we back?
Yes. Yeah, we're back.
That is to signify how pissed off these last 20 minutes have made me. Approximately, how long have I been gone, Cotton? 30 minutes?
12 seconds.
About 15, but the shitheads don't know that. To them, you've been here the whole time.
The whole time.
Okay, what's in your second box?
Well, I also got a copy of Fat Kids 2.0.
What?
Side A is Fat Kids 2.0 featuring Blaze Dead Homie, Big Vin Dustin, aka the Green Kid, Lee Carver, and Gibby Stites.
Jay's got a good line read on that. That was good.
Really fresh. Side B is Get Sweaty With Me. I haven't heard either of those songs, so I'm going to be peeping this tomorrow. Excited for that one.
Yeah, baby.
Now,
do you have a third box?
Never to be undone. JDirty does not fuck around. One box to rule them all. He sent over a lot of dope stuff. Now, next up, I have a Roxy Theater set list where the first two acts are crossed out and it gets right to Big Dirty Cotton from 8:25 to 8:40. Now, I will have you guys know we went
to 45. Oh, yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, we played for our full 20.
Big Dirty Cotton, we went to 20. Okay.
We did.
Yep, we did. But yeah, I had two. That one came from behind the bar, and I thought you might want to have a hold of one, so I sent it in the package.
Oh, the next one I'm very excited about because this one I didn't pay for. This one came gratis.
So this is your fourth box?
This is what they call gratis. This Cotton would definitely appreciate this. Cotton, do you know what this is?
No.
Do you know who those two gentlemen are on the cover?
It looks like Tech Nine and Jamie Madrox.
Yep.
Very cute.
And you knew what it was. It's called Women of AstroTurf.
This album is actually called Women of Scribble Jam. And this gentleman right here would be one Merce. This gentleman would be Mac Lethal.
Man, I only know Merce with the dreads, and that I guess now that you're saying that's Mac Lethal, then I can.
Mac Lethal walked around with a black eye for like a year and a half.
Well, it was one Scribble Jam, but this is what they looked like that year at Scribble Jam.
He had that photo was circulating the internet for a year and a half.
And then he had it scrubbed.
Mac Lethal had a black eye for a long time.
You never watched an entire Scribble Jam. He rapped with a big fucking huge black eye and he won it with a black eye. Oh,
I'll have to watch that. I haven't seen it, so yeah.
Yeah, it's like 6 battles. It's dope as fuck in like 2000 and early something. I forget.
Next up, we got a little more M&E love here. A Nosferatu single. Now,
More Than a Vampire.
I did pay for this one. This is just Nosferatu. Great record.
This was not gratis.
How did you pay for that one? With your okay, cool.
Right?
That's our second slurp. Is that our second slurp of the night?
He gave it the old Gordon Ramsay, if you know what I'm saying.
I got a button for that. Here it is.
If I can slurp it straight down, I will. But if I gotta do a little chew and it's a treat, then I'll do that too.
I love it.
A little chew and it's a treat. Finally tonight, I've got Blaze Ya Dead Homie coming through with Casket Factory. Now
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Casket Factory is like a top 3 Blaze album to me. I love Casket Factory.
It's a good one.
Great record. It's a Desert Island copy. This is one I love this album. It's a great record. It's got that song Ghost with friend of the show Kung Fu Vampire. You guys remember Kung Fu Vampire?
Heard of him.
Yeah. No other friends of the show on this one. So fuck them, I guess.
Yeah,
but
fuck everybody else.
Good record.
Well, you know what? There is a friend of the show because I'm pretty sure our homie Insane E did the artwork.
Oh, Insane E. He counts. He's friend of the show. Insane E.
One of Big Trox's best friends.
Yes.
No, that's Gary Arnett.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Insane E. You've been replaced.
Yep. Yeah, sorry. We call him by his real. If we call him Insane G, that would have been different. But we know his real name.
Gary Arnett.
Yeah. Thanks,
That's
Aaron.
my whole box. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. I'm glad you got your box. I'm glad that you got to share it with us.
Shortest box segment I've ever had.
I mean, right? Holy buckets.
Buckets.
Yeah, that's right. I got a couple.
1-800 tighten up.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to go through these quickly. I don't want to spend too much time dwelling on like the same merch. So the first thing I got is a Nelly Murder Dog magazine. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Right there.
Insane Clown Posse.
It has the words Insane Clown Posse on it.
They're a cover story, asshole. Like that can't, but if their photo was in the back under like a little ad, I'd still get it. And guess what? It is. Anyway, Murder Dog Nelly
How you like
cover.
me now?
That's dope as
Troxy Cotton.
Yeah,
I do.
Dick.
I
Dick,
do.
Check this out. Murder Dog exhibit cover. Holler. What's underneath my hand? That's right. ICP, bitches.
Right next
Another
to
cover
Scarface.
story.
Oh.
All right. Switching things up, I got a Murder Dog with Nelly. All right, they all look alike, these rappers. With Nas on the cover. Also, an ICP fucking cover story, bitches. Hell yeah, I don't give a fuck. Eat my asshole. I got another one. Murder Dog with I think this is Old Dirty Bastard, if I'm not mistaken. Another Twisted and Nodis motherfucking cover story. And then, of course,
that one? I didn't look. I had my head in my hand.
This is Raekwon the Chef.
Okay.
And on this one here, I believe they don't have his name on here, but I believe this is Lil Dicky. Yeah, so I got some brand new Murder Dogs. Now, I will tell you, the murder
the
Master P1 does not have an ICP feature. Their name is not printed on any page, but I still like Murder Dogs, and I got it with the other one, so I still grabbed it. So that's dope as fuck. Oh yeah, he's the Gordon Ramsay of Wu-Tang. Oh my god! Right. I got some dope audio. Let's leave that in the past. Hey, can you guys hear me? Is my mic working? Do I need to leave for an hour?
Then you're really not doing your job, sweetie.
All right. So first off, Trox, check that bad boy.
That's Unforgotten Freshness.
You say Unforgiven Forest?
Yeah, Unforgiven Forest, volumes 1 and 2. Yes.
Yes. What's dope about this one is I've never owned this pressing. That's right. This is
dick out of my mouth, motherfucker.
This is not on Island, Def Jam, or anything. This is strictly the Psychopathic exclusive pressing, Big Trox.
Wow. How'd you find that?
Come on. What I mean is,
Tell him, Steve Dave.
Fuck you, fanboy. I've had the case for like 3 years, and I bought another CD binder recently, and I'm going through looking at all the discs. I'm like, oh shit, I've been looking for those 2 discs for quite some time. So got to add that to the collection, which is dope as fuck. Got here another. The next 4 are epic because they're all. The next 3 are all features and then one amazing one. But this guy here, AJ Jordan featuring Jamie Madrox, it's one of those where he just
never heard of him.
Yeah, it's not very good. You can check this track out online. Madrox just does the hook. There's no verse or anything. But that
don't want to hear it.
Yeah, well, that counts as a feature, and I paid way more for way less, so now I've got it. You should hear it, though, because it's got the multiple, man, and that's dope as fuck. The next one here is actually a really fresh song. This one here is Mars, featuring Tech 9 and Twisted. Now, I've been trying to find this for many years, and because it comes on my random on Twisted playlists a lot. Song is dope as fuck. Highly recommend it.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, but it was dope, huh?
Yeah.
It was cool.
You can't even replicate it.
Yeah! It just fell into my gay beer.
It kind of sucks, dude.
What I like, Trox, is
it kind of sucks.
It only happened when you said you can't even replicate it. I literally have padding down underneath my computer. Everything's fine. Mars featuring Tech 9 and Twisted, Creatures of the Night. Local pickup yesterday. I met with a kid locally for that one. So that was awesome.
You met with a kid for that?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not backing off of anything. My brother's widow, dude. This next one is not a I'm saving the 3rd feature for the end.
I'm on those kids' dick hard. That's hilarious that you guys aren't.
Here you go, big Traxel. Look at how dope this is. And this is actually an official release.
Is that how does it feel?
No. This is like 38 songs.
That's a Bob Dylan song.
Yeah, this is this weird compilation that's got things from Most Tasteless, Freak Show, Cryptic Collection 1 and 2, Mirror, and Green Book.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's this weird.
What country is that from?
This one. It's this weird company put out like
Okay.
Should I have specified? Do you not know where you are? You fuck. Somehow I'm not taking the blame for this.
Holy shit.
Anyway, this is a super dope Twisted compilation, official release, not from Psychopathic, but like licensed through.
Yep,
yeah, exactly. It's the Twisted. No, this they put out like 10 albums. Yeah, that's right. We gotta tighten this up.
I got this Twisted album from Germany, yeah.
Das Twisted.
Das Twisted.
Good.
Good
Oh my
Twisted,
God.
yeah.
Oh my
Twisted.
God. Do you like beer?
This episode's gotten way too long. I
Oh
can't
my
even-
God.
Really
The
has.
final CD, the final feature, the final box installment for tonight, I'm very excited about. Now, you might recognize this if I show you the back, Big Trox. Does that
That's
ring
the
a bell?
back of his album. He made that album.
I made that album. That's
He
good
did
for
make
him.
EP.
That is, he made EP. Good for him.
I
Big Trox.
think I have recently discussed maybe a month or so ago that I did not have this record anymore. I somehow sold it. I did not own a copy anymore, and I was very bummed out. I went through all my forced sales. I went through my whole fucking shelf. Nothing.
Your 4 sales, your 4 skins, all of them.
All of them, and my 5 skins. But Luke, motherfucking from Omaha, DJ Mad Hatter sent me this on what I think Tupac used to say GP, I believe. So Gerber Power, I think is what that stands for.
That's what it does.
Yes, he sent me this absolutely for free because he said he had a seal, and this thing is sealed. So yes, we could repress them. That, of course, we might as well, but it won't be original. We'll do something different. This is an original sealed copy of.
Which
your
one
record,
is that?
Big
Is
Trox.
that's the first pressing?
That's the first
Yeah.
pressing, yeah.
We only did one pressing of this.
No, we did
The
not.
second one was a double.
We did 2 pressings of that one because you wanted to change the liner notes, and we did a second edition of the original pressing of that record.
What were the
And
liner
take-
notes changed? Did they take out the dead girl?
No,
I really don't remember. I'm not trying to be mean.
you took out the person that was dead to us.
Oh, you repressed the album to
Yes.
change those liner notes?
Yes, you
I didn't
definitely did. You
all
100
that just to say you don't love God anymore?
You 100% removed God from the liner notes and
Well,
repressed
no, that was
album.
Satan. But
That was
I did
Satan.
not realize that.
Beelzebub.
Well, then guess what? I don't know what copy that is because it's sealed, and I'm not going to find out.
That's
That is
amazing.
hilarious. I forgot about that. But yeah, that's
There are
what's in my
actually
box this week.
There are
editions
two
of Big Trox's
versions
album.
of and if you count the repressing that is the mashup of the 2, there's 3
Well, we didn't
versions of
press
that
that
record.
though, did we? That was just digital.
You're
Yeah.
right. That was only digital.
Yeah, we don't have CDs of that because I looked.
So there are 2 versions of that, and it's the only difference is the liner notes.
That
Well, now you gotta
pisses
get
me
the
off
other
that I
copy.
forgot. Yeah, I'm on them. Well, now I gotta open that. God damn it!
I'm gonna open the frame and find out which one is in that. 'Cause
It's the
that's
first one because you were still living with Satan when you got that.
You used to.
Let's go.
Man, I am way too big to drive to the devil's house.
Let's get out of here. I'm nervous.
Oh, are we done? All right, let's go.
I don't want to be here anymore.
We don't have any more boxes.
Fuck, we gotta tighten this shit up.
We need to tighten.
Who's in the box? What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's in the fucking box?
No. Go back. I forgot. I got Kleenex.
You guys don't care about.
Who's in the box? What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's in the fucking box?
So these
Yeah,
two
what's going
right
on, JDirty?
Right out the bat, I'm gonna blow my nose. But the next 6 could become.
Guys,
Tune in
it's
next
not.
week.
It's not gonna become. It's not gonna become.
It's not gonna
You
become
guys-
anything with that attitude, buddy.
You aren't respecting my tighten up wishes. I'm wishing for a tightened program.
I can't
need-
wait until the background of the image is the Tighten Up commercial.
I I don't even know what you're talking about.
Tighten up. You guys don't remember the Tighten Up commercial? Come on.
I remember the Titans.
No,
you have to remember the Titans.
You don't remember 1-800 Tighten Up? We're playing it. I'm fine.
Never forget the Titans.
This show's gonna go for fucking 9 hours today. We're doing
and
it.
11 minutes.
You can't play. You can't play that. We'll get flagged. Don't play it.
We're not gonna get flagged for a commercial.
We're gonna get flagged for a commercial. You're not gonna play it. We're doing it. We're doing Netflix.
And I already found
this commercial was one of Ally McBeal's starting roles.
Dude, if we get flagged, I'm not bleeping this. And if we get flagged for it, it's your fucking
30-second TV spot from 2009.
Your fucking fault. Your fucking fault.
Whatevs.
Go ahead.
Whatevs. All right. I already told you I'll edit the show from now on.
You're not gonna edit this show, you fucking asshole. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I do.
I do.
Tighten up.
Look at that phone.
Tighten up. Need insurance?
Tighten up.
It's Titan Auto Insurance with low down payments and no credit check. Get the right price right here, right now. So tighten up, y'all.
So I've been watching Tighten Up commercials on Netflix.
That's not the next Netflix thing. What are you watching
these
on
days?
Netflix?
These days, that's an ad for a whorehouse. It's
so tighten up, y'all.
Right time, right now.
I'm just glad that I can pull that up.
Tightened up here at Kegel.
Shouts out! This episode is dedicated to YouTube, where I could just pull up a commercial from the 1990s and play it for you guys. And
Way to go! Way to go in remembering that. That's
it
at least
felt like 16 years ago, guys.
I was going to say at least 25 years ago that thing came out. That's amazing.
At least.
Need insurance.
Tighten up.
Tighten
Tighten insurance. Tighten up. All right. What do you?
Well, no, I'm not triggered. I've been trug.
No, we've been drug.
Guys, can I start Netflix tonight? Because
Go ahead,
brother.
I have a new recommendation. I have a new recommendation. Something new. Jay, this is something that I think you and the family specifically are going to love because I just stumbled onto it. I talk now a lot.
Porn remake of Snow White.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How did you know? You guys saw it already?
All seven dwarves.
Dude, Sleepy, Dopey,
it's actually called 3.5 Dicks.
Together? That's in Sneezy? Sneezy?
That little motherfucker's just allergic to pussy.
You look like you're allergic to pussy.
However,
I just struggle with stuff.
That wasn't the button I wanted to push, but it works.
Go ahead, Trox.
What I stumbled onto is a new TV show called
What if one of their names was Girthy?
Come on, man. Just let him get to the thing. What did you stumble onto?
Girthy.
We gotta tighten this up.
Girthy the dwarf.
So tighten up, y'all. Go ahead.
You know why you gotta tighten it up? Because you're about to take Girthy.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude.
And Girthy the dwarf he's bigger around than he is long. So it's like you gotta get ready to open up and then
little toucan.
You know
yeah, it's really short, but it's fucking like
he's got cho jeans.
Cho jeans.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Racist.
Okay.
Let's go.
JDirty. This recommendation is for you. This is a new show that I just stumbled upon called The 1% Club with host Joel McHale. It's a game.
I fucking love Joel McHale, dude. I
fucking love Joel McHale. It's a game show. I believe it's on Fox. Let me see. It's on Fox. And it's like it's kind of like the 100 or whatever, where they have all of these contestants and they ask a trivia question that most people should know. Everybody in the audience has to pick a selection. If they get it wrong, they get eliminated immediately. So they like whittle down these 100 people down to the last few that can get a question right. The way that they narrow it down is they're like, this is a question that 80% of people got right. 50% of people got right. 10%, so on and so forth. They get all the way down to the 1% of people that could get it right. And then Joel McHale makes fun of everybody along the way. Great show. Highly recommend it. Just saw the premiere episode was yesterday or the day before. Good shit, JDirty. Watch the 1% Club with your family.
Wait a minute. I was just about to say that so Patton Oswalt did it, and then he's taking it over now.
So that's what I thought, because when I finished they introduced,
because I've seen this show with him.
They introduced it like it was a brand new show, and then I went to it and I was like, season 2, and
yeah, I've watched this, but it wasn't him.
Season 1 was Patton Oswalt. They're acting like it's a brand new show, which hey, I'm all for. I love Patton Oswalt, but
what's weird is there's even when I'm on here, there's a third guy. Lee Mack also says he's done the show, but yeah, this show's dope. As soon as you started describing it, I'm like, I've seen this before.
It's fun.
Yeah. The 1% Club is fresh. Yeah, I've seen it with Patton, but I'll watch it with season 2 for sure. Because me and my boy Jeremy love Joel McHale. That's my dude.
Love Joel McHale. So
is that Robin Quivers?
Shouts Joel McHale. It's a dope show. The 1%er Club. Something new that I checked out this week. And I got it like last week. I'm watching Seinfeld. This week I'm checking out something new. So whatever.
Nice.
Troxy Cotton.
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
What's on your wallet?
For me, it's been a lot of old stuff.
1 week since you looked at me.
It's been a lot of old stuff. So one thing that's been happening in this house,
the bare naked ladies.
Yes,
not
there
at all.
has been some of Love on the Spectrum going on that I catch pieces of here and there. Well, I'm walking in and out of the room. I'm walking in and out of the room. I see James. I do my impression of him, and then I leave. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fun. Love on the Spectrum. Then what I have been rewatching, which is a new rewatch for me. I haven't done this rewatch in years. Okay,
new rewatch.
It's a new rewatch because I watched it once.
This is the first time I've ever had this. I love this one.
Then I've rewatched
one of my favorites
years ago. Now I'm doing a new rewatch.
Guys, is it Community or is it?
No, I've done many rewatches of that. I do love Joel McHale. No, guys,
he's on Community. He's also on the 1% Club.
This show is about a guy who's a teacher, but then he gets diagnosed with cancer.
The substitute too?
And then he decides, well, hey, I've already got the cancer. I might as well start cooking methamphetamines. Guys, I'm watching Breaking Bad again, okay?
Oh,
I've never actually sat down and done that one. Is it
I thought you were going to say Malcolm in the Middle.
No, it's the other show with him. It's Bryan Cranston's other smash hit. No, he wasn't in that. That was David
Bryan Cranston actually plays a recurring role on Seinfeld that I don't know if you guys realize, but like when I rewatched Seinfeld, Bryan Cranston's in a lot of it. Did you guys?
He was Elaine's boss.
No, he was not.
George's boss.
No, he played a dentist who converts from Catholic to Jewish.
Yeah, George's
we
boss
were talking
George
about
Steinbrenner.
We were talking about converts earlier. Anyway, point being is that Breaking Bad is really
not real.
It's a really good show, you guys. I don't know
George
if
Bush doesn't care about black people.
If you've ever sat down and saw what's going on in Albuquerque in the late 2000s, there was a lot going on.
Cotton, I walked the mean streets of downtown Albuquerque almost by myself. I know about that shit.
I've heard that you shouldn't do that. I've heard that it's not a place that you should do that. It doesn't look like a place.
You also don't look a gift horse in the mouth, but guess what? It's present time, bitches. I know what's up. Yeah. Jeez,
guys, rewatching Breaking Bad, still on season 1. I will be giving you guys updates as to how the show is going. So far, only killed a couple of folks. Only a couple of folks dead at the moment by Walt's hand. I'll let you know as the kill count goes up. That might be a fun thing. It might be good to start count the number of people that he's responsible for murdering throughout the course of the show.
Start count, okay.
Yeah,
because the first one is Crazy 8, and then he just goes fucking.
Well, technically, Emilio's the first one, but Crazy 8 is the first one. Technically,
it's Mighty Duck Man. I swear to God.
I swear to God, man. But no, guys, I'll be updating you on Breaking Bad as the weeks go on. I'm very excited for the rewatch.
This is Trox, you're right.
I haven't done a Breaking Bad rewatch since we started the show. Maybe I did at the beginning of the podcast.
See, that's when I did it too, because it was early pandemic.
I've watched the whole show all the way through twice, loved it, and I watched Better Call Saul 1.5 times. I watched the first 4 seasons once, and then I watched the whole thing again from the beginning.
Better Call Saul, I could use a rewatch of. This was prompted by the person that I live with. My roommate had let me know that they had never seen Breaking Bad, and I was like,
"Your roommate?"
What? My roommate, and I was like, "What?" And
you
then
can
they
just
were
call her
like,
mom. It's fine.
It's not my mom. I don't live with my mom.
All right,
Do you live
Dad
with
is
your
cool
mom?
too.
No, does your mom live with you?
No. No, but guys, Breaking Bad's great. Love it, and so is Love on the Spectrum. JDirty, what are you watching?
Speaking of jerking off in front of bears.
I'm not going to make fun of Love on the Spectrum, but I am also doing something similar to what you have done in form of a rewatch. I am starting over on season 1 of the Nightly News. So I am starting back in 2001, September 10th. So it starts off with a fucking bang.
Monday that week was a good Monday.
The second episode is more than a cliffhanger. It's a body dangler. Breaking Bad, like we've never discussed. God damn it. I've watched more Righteous Gemstones, but I've also, in a way, I shouldn't make fun of that because I watched something and found a channel that's even dumber and older because I've been watching the channel called What's Wrong with This? And it breaks down like everything wrong with a movie in 20 minutes. And the other night I watched Willy Wonka. That was just a trip down memory lane. They break down all the fucked up issues and all the things wrong and like point out all the hypocrisies and make fun of it and kind of roast it. So yeah, I have found myself a huge fan of doing that and watching. It's like a reaction channel, but it's stop looking at me like that. I was hoping you didn't freeze, but then you blinked. Like, it's a lot of fun. They're like, this could never have happened because of this, and they're like, of course this fucker went into the TV. His name's Mike TV. Like, it's just, I don't know. It cracks me up. It's very cynical, and it made me really smile. And then I watched What's Wrong with Disney, and that just made me cry. So instead of jerking off, I went to bed.
Wow. So that's what's on Netflix.
No, that's on YouTube.
That's one thing we will tell you guys on Scrub Hop Top.
All right.
I'm not gonna fabricate my week. You want the truth, you get the truth, okay, bud? All right.
JDirty, he wanted to cry, so he didn't jerk off, and he went to bed.
Yeah, because unless you're into it, the tears don't actually work as lubricant. They actually dry up like Bengay.
That's not.
When you go from extreme hot to extreme cold, you dry up.
That's not how Bengay works, dude. That's not how Bengay works.
Ask your roommate.
Well,
enough about Ben. By the way, my friend Ben had his anniversary today. Do a girl, so props to you.
Do a girl.
Well, yeah, because it's Ben straight.
Okay.
He hasn't always been.
For at least as long as this relationship, he's been straight.
Oh man, the stories. It's also never mind. We gotta move along. We gotta tighten this up.
Florida man.
Dun, dun, dun.
I feel like I want to make this episode way longer. Oh, there's a button for that. Oh, here it is. No.
Cotton.
Everybody's a shithead.
Everybody's a shithead.
Enjoy our Florida. How often do you get to go down to Florida with your boys?
Cotton, and this one's gonna make you feel right at home. This is somebody.
Okay, give it to me.
This is somebody that I feel like you're gonna have a real kismet with.
I don't like how you're setting this up.
On this
like serendipity
of.
I ask you what a word means, and you give me one that's twice as long. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Florida woman.
There's your bitch.
In buttocks area.
Wait. She did what in the buttocks area?
She was found with meth in her buttocks area.
So is that in the cheeks or in the hole?
We want to find out?
That's a meth salad.
Look at that face. That's a face.
This
that
is bumming me out. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm in kismet with her.
That looks like a bottom of a boot of a guy who lays concrete.
Cotton, that is like the kind of person that if you and I were together at a concert, you would be like, just let me keep talking to her.
She didn't look like that. She did not look like that, dude.
She seems like she'd be into me.
She didn't look like that. She looked regular.
Let me.
I wasn't trying to go home with her. We were just
Cotton, bro. Whoa, right? You looked regular. This is a woman, man. This is a female who has a family that doesn't call her, but she has people who used to love her. Like, don't just talk about her like that, God.
All right, let's talk about her. Court documents from a Florida county claim a 30-year-old woman was trying to chew meth that was hidden in the woman's buttocks area. She was trying to chew it too. That was hidden in her buttocks area during a strip search at a county detention facility.
Yeah.
According to court documents obtained from the Collier County clerk of the circuit court website. Talk about alliteration point.
Hold on, I got it. According to the documents obtained by the Collier County clerk of the circuit court website. See, I got it.
Summer Nicole Adamson is facing charges of alleged drug possession, alleged possession of drug paraphernalia, alleged evidence tampering, and alleged smuggling of contraband into a county detention facility. The incident, according to
I like
court
how her
documents,
name's Summer, but it looks like she took a hard fall.
You're getting ahead of the story.
Thank you. The incident, according to court documents, took place on June.
Bitch, if we saw her face, I'm not ahead of nothing.
On June 29th, when units with the Collier County Sheriff's Office were called out for an incident where the caller's car window was broken. They're trying to get
this is a whole thing is like a tongue twister.
They're really trying to get as many C words into this as possible.
Some C words.
When the units arrived at the scene, the caller described the suspect as a woman named Summer and that she had left in a Jeep. A short time later, a corporal saw the vehicle in question with a female driving the car. The corporal, according to court documents, recognized the driver as Adamson from a previous law enforcement contact. The car reportedly had a tire tag. Yeah, for real. Adamson, according to documents, was seen digging in the car's center console, and a corporal who approached the car saw a syringe poking out from Adamson's right leg. As she was sitting on, she had a syringe in her leg.
That's a good girl.
I mean, it's probably easy. A good girl. I'm still a good girl. If you're gonna take a shot like that, if you just sit on it, like it's probably easier to do it that way. I'm not recommending that.
Adamson later told corporals on the scene that it contained heroin. Adamson, according to court documents, was later placed under arrest and taken to the Naples Jail Center. At the jail center, deputies who were conducting a strip search of Adamson saw her reach in her buttocks area and grab a small plastic bag.
Sure.
Adamson reportedly placed the bag in her mouth and started to chew it. The deputies were reportedly able to remove the baggie from Adamson's mouth. Field tests showed the bag contained meth. So
she's trying to get a little high.
This young lady shoved some meth up her asshole, and then when they were giving her the old once over in the county lockup, she pulled it out of her asshole, shoved it in her mouth, tried to chew it up, and they're like, "Nah, bitch, we already saw you toss some meth in your mouth. We're gonna pull that little baggie out of your mouth. Now you're just gonna be a little high on meth, and you get extra jail time."
Here's the deal. I don't think it was in the hole. I think it was just in the cheeks.
It was in her buttocks area?
Yeah, buttocks area. Because if it was in the cavity, they would say body cavity. They would
look at that mouth cavities, dog. What are you talking?
They would specify that it's in the hole.
What do you think it would sound like if they were talking about it inside of her cavities? Would it sound like this?
I make that same noise every time I put meth in my mouth for my asshole. I go, oh, wait, can you play more? Like just imagine me just I'm pulling meth out of my asshole and I put it right in my mouth and I'm like,
yeah.
Cotton's over here eating mud meth.
I'm so glad I brought that soundbite back for this week's episode.
Thank you so much.
That has been the shining star of this week's episode. I gotta say.
Cotton, you see her at a bar. What's your next move?
Oh, I wouldn't. I would move away. That's what I'm saying. Big Trox is when he's talking about the lady. And you're really not doing your job, sweetie.
Would you move away, or would you just wait for her to drive her home somewhere else?
No. What I'm saying is Big Trox is exaggerating when he's talking about the lady I was talking to at the concert. If you're the lady I was talking to at that concert and you're watching this and you want to go to another concert sometime, let me know because I don't.
Thank you for using your weekly hour of internet time to watch our show. We appreciate that.
You're welcome. So what I'm trying to say is that she didn't look like that. And if I saw this lady, I think I would know that something was going on and that maybe she might need some assistance.
If you saw
sounds
her,
like you want her mouth on your dick.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you saw her, I think I have 2 buttons that would describe exactly what you would say to her. And it is this followed by this.
Hold on.
Let's go! Your mission is now!
Let's get out of here.
Florida, man.
I got these
I love-
cheeseburgers, man.
I love the idea of meeting a lady on the, out in the wild and being like, your mission is now.
That's what the lady who the clip came from did. She met somebody out in the wild and said,
put on your air conditioner, keep your family safe. There's
Why?
a complete emergency going on and you don't believe me.
What's the problem?
Your mission is now!
Okay, I'll listen.
Let's go!
Squad!
Soccer! Guys, you have to admit this has gone too long. Like, this is, we did the opposite of tighten up. We didn't tighten
Your
up.
bar's on fire!
This
Tonight-
has gone longer than it needed.
Tonight has been a real gaper. You know what I mean?
It's wide, it's full, and it's girthy.
Then take us out, Cotton.
Okay, this has been episode 244 of Scrub Hop Talk.
With
Thank you
excitement,
so much.
Please.
Thank you so much for joining us today on
Get the
episode
fuck out of here, you son of a bitch.
244 of Scrub
You
Hop Talk.
asshole.
I'm Troxy Cotton. Up to my top left is one JDirty, and then to my top right is one you big Trox. What we all form is the mighty Scrub Hop Talk, the Big Dirty Cotton. We do this every week. We do our live show on Thursdays. We do our regular show on Sundays. You can send us shit. You could actually be a part of the program by sending us shit, whether it's clips, videos, anything of exceptional length or girth. You could send it to 303-578-8952. If you have Murder Dog magazines, you could send that as well to 303-578-8952. If you don't like SSS or SMS or TMS or anything like that, you could
You're
also,
gonna get essayed.
You could also send us stuff at our email, which our email is
wooden dick.
It does. Again, that's scrubhop@gmail.com. It's another place where you can send us whatever the fuck you got. If you got a thing, you can fucking send it there. Other stuff that you can do with us, you could be a patron of ours. You could patronize us like I'm constantly getting on this show. And that would be at Patreon.
This is a solemn assembly, not a photography session.
Scrubhop. Again, that's patreon.com/scrubhop. $5 a month. You get the show a day early. You get some
Subscribe on our Twitch. Give us money.
And that's another place you could do it is on our Twitch. But that's really, if you're going to be talking about our Twitch, you could just be talking about where you could get it anywhere, which anywhere it's just at Scrubhop. So if you go to a place that has a search field and you type in Scrubhop, you'll find us there. We're everywhere.
Tighten this up.
We're everywhere that we can be. Follow us at Scrubhop on everything. Scrubhop.com is also a
play
banner.
the
I'm
walk-off music?
tightening things up.
Trox,
Big
don't
Trox's
talk.
mic doesn't even fucking work right now, okay?
Just do
Your
sound
mic
drops.
doesn't even
Trust me, I've been trying to get
fucking work.
sucked off an airplane for years.
I'll get sucked off in as many airplanes as that. Okay, yeah, your drops work, but your fucking mic doesn't, okay? Scrubhop.com is also a banner.
Call that a
Press
mic drop.
button.
I would
Press
never
that-
pass up on titties from Jenny McCarthy for under $1.
Press that fucking button. You haven't pressed it yet. It's Scrubhop.com is also a banner. We've already promoted
I
Scrubhop.
don't know why you get so weird talking about hot guys.
Troxel's mic doesn't work, and you're freaking out as if we got to somehow get out.
Dude,
and it's really
well,
funny
dude,
to me.
this is fucking irritating because, like, I show up here on time.
Have you ever?
I did a test of my equipment before the show. I did a fucking test of my equipment before the show. Yeah, we can't hear you, you fucking idiot. So it doesn't matter what the fuck you say.
Have
can
you
say
ever
whatever the
tried
fuck
to
you
break
want.
down?
California.
take it for a sponsor. Why don't you just fucking press the button and say it? Say it.
California.
Yeah. Okay. So just end the fucking show.
Let's do our top 20 children's cereals. You go first.
I'm not gonna do top 20 shit.
You do even numbers and I'll do odd numbers.
Season 13, episode 244.
I'll go for you. The first one, Honey Smacks. All right.
303-578-8952. It's scrubhop@gmail. It's patreon.com/scrubhop.
You remember there were like Rice Krispie treat cereal? Solid 19. Solid 19.
And the goddamn show, you micless piece of shit. You don't even have a fucking mic. You can't even end the fucking show.
All right, number 19. All right, number 18. Big Crave. Why aren't you helping? We're trying to
I've been helping.
You can't have hair like this with bad dick.
You can't.
17 Group. Those are definitely Big K Strawberry.
Because out of it. How is it still going? It's crazy that it's still going. We've been done with the show for minutes.
One thing we will tell you guys on Scrub Hop Top.
I don't know, man. I like